Well, hello, my beautiful, hot and spicy fire signs, sun, moon, or rising. So, this is going to be your spiritual guidance message and your tarot reading for 422 through 429. And it's after Easter, so this is all about renewal. I'm going to go ahead and read a couple of cards from the Angel Message Tarot and a couple of cards from Cosmic Insights regarding your love life. And stick around till the end because I'm going to pick a treasure for each sign and we'll see what you get. And then you're also going to get at the end I'm going to close my eyes and pick a color candle, and that will be the candle that you need to light this week. All right, let's get into it. So first off, we have Aries. So Aries, what I have downloaded for you is there's going to be some unexpected surprises, new opportunities coming your way, and there's going to be a new way to think about things when it comes to work and making money. I would just be mindful to listen to your body because you're focusing on your finance. I feel like your relationships are or the way you're relating with others is good. Your communication is really fire right now, but listen to your body. If you have any health concerns, get them checked out. So have you overindulged during Easter or something like that? Let's get back on a routine of wellness. And yeah, so lots of growth, personal growth as well. Let's just see what cards you get from the Angel Messages Tarot. All right, let's see. I'm gonna shuffle till I hear a stop. Oh, feel very fired up for you, Aries. Like I said, maybe I'm feeling a little acid, like maybe you need to alkaline your diet. A little too much fire going on there. So I've got the Ace of Water, and it looks like an angel and a little child. Looks like you're taking care of your inner child. You're remembering what you liked when you were a kid. Your emotions are good, your relationships are good, and it looks like you're really trusting your intuition. So that's awesome. And I do have that Four of Water, and it looks like you're a little bit contemplating the things in front of you. That there's 3 different maybe opportunities or jobs. And if you're not in a relationship, it would be like relationships in front of you. Like, but it doesn't really look like you're that excited about any of them. So it looks like you're a little distracted, a little self-absorbed, and discontented. Well, that's why I said just be ready and open for a new opportunity, because whenever you're feeling like meh, like I don't know, like this job is good enough, but maybe I'd like something more. Like I ultimately want this. Then just hold the vision for what you want and allow the new opportunity to come in for you. I also have 5 of Water. So over Easter, there might have been a little bit of a hurt when it comes to family, or maybe you're missing someone, or someone didn't reach out, or maybe you didn't get invited to something. I don't know what this is. There's a little bit of disappointment and regret. So the angels are comforting you, and it's just asking you to forgive, and don't let it block you from your blessings. Yeah, once again, childhood, 6 of Water. So all of the cards have been water. They're fiery Aries, so it looks like some emotions are going on with you, some strong emotions. This 6 of Water says memories of childhood, nostalgia. So, you could have just been thinking about people that aren't around anymore at Easter, or, what it was like when you were a kid, and now how maybe it just feels so much different, or it's not the same, or maybe you're missing something about your childhood. And so I really feel like you're nurturing your inner child as well. So hopefully you got to have a little bit of fun, but it looks like it's like you're torn. You had some emotions about missing someone as well. Yeah, so maybe I've got 3 of Air, a little bit of sorrow. So there was a little bit of sorrow around Easter time. So maybe you were missing somebody really bad, or you didn't get to see somebody, or And there's just maybe it's like the first year or second year without someone in your life that you lost. So yeah, just go ahead and spend a little time healing, do something nurturing, just take it easy. Just watch a funny movie or something like that. And then I've got the Two of Air, and there's indecision, avoidance, and confusion. All right, so just keep moving forward in life, because I really do feel like when you practice forgiveness, when you feeling like you're distracted, is because I think all of this emotion and stuff is because renewal. You want something new, and so something new is going to present itself to you. So hold the vision of what you want. Hold the vision of this new relationship, or this new opportunity, or a new way to make money. So if you're feeling a little sad, it's because you really want more or better. So hold the vision of what the more or better is for you. Okay, so let's just see when it comes to your love life. Cosmic insights. What's going on for Aries love life? Okay, so you want to watch, there's some kind of person that's trying to influence your relationship. Someone's in the middle, someone's trying to sabotage this. So there's somebody that maybe they're flirting with your person, or maybe there's someone online that just friended your person, and they're just trying to meddle. And so yeah, be mindful of that. And if you're in a relationship and they just haven't been showing up for you, or they didn't show up for you on Easter, or then that just means they're emotionally unavailable and they're a waste of time. So it's over and move on. So it looks like, and then of course, if there's someone from your past, it looks like you're going to hear from them. So maybe they were thinking about you over Easter, and they were reaching out. And yeah. So there was like some kind of narcissist trying to mess with your person, or you were with a narcissist before and they were reaching out, and you were kind of in your feels around Easter. So yeah, this is a big no. Don't let someone from your past try to meddle in your healthy relationship now, or if you were not in a relationship, then whatever you do, remember, this is a cycle. Do not entertain a narcissist. And something is ending, something is beginning. So it looks like you're in a new cycle, and let's just embrace that. Okay, so good luck there, Aries. And just keep the faith. Don't get too distracted. Hold the vision for what it is you want. If you're getting irritated, frustrated with something right now in your life, it's because something's going to change. So instead of like just being really sad about it and like stuck in it, just envision what you want to happen with your finances or your love life and bring that in. Okay? All right, good luck. Next up, we have Leo. So hi, Leo. And this is for Sun, Moon, or Rising. And the downloaded message I got for you is that this week is all about love and relationships. You know, we're moving into Taurus energy, and it's all about relating and love and comfort, security. And I feel like it's time to dive deeper into intimacy and really start to open up and bond with those around you. It wasn't a good idea to do that during retrogrades. Everything was kind of off, but I feel like now the planets are direct. So practice some active listening, open your heart. I really feel like this week something is going to touch your heart. So maybe something around Easter, even if you were missing someone, or if you spent time with people that you love and it just made you feel that you want to open up more. It really is time for you to foster more meaningful connections in your life. And as far as finances go, I think that you're still strategizing on that, and and just continue the course. So let's just see what messages you get there, Leo. And okay, so I've got the Page of Air, and this is all about what you're speaking into the universe. And I've got this is a soldier here that's truthful, analytical, outspoken. So you're really feeling confident in what you're saying, what you're putting out in the universe. You're very confident right now. You're very assertive. You are letting people know where you stand on different things. And the right people are really coming towards you. And it feels like they're respecting how truthful you are and how you're not afraid to speak up for yourself. And then I got here that, let's see, the sun. Okay, so the sun, and this is your card. Success, recognition, enthusiasm. So it looks like you're getting recognized. Look at that, Leo. Like, this is a good week for you. So you might be recognized at work. Someone might be like, wow, I've noticed that you did a great job on this project. Or you might be looking at a raise coming up, and you're enthusiastic about what you're doing. You're really showing up and shining. So I also have that I have a release. So there's some kind of release you're having, something that just wasn't serving you, and it's an ending. So there's an ending to something. So I don't know if you were you were having a little bit of a tough time with your finances or luck or love or something like that, but it seems like it's shifting with the renewal of Easter, and that something is ending, your bad luck is ending, and you're now free. You got to let go of the story that things aren't working out. Start to speak it into existence, that you're going to have an amazing week, and really just transform. And you're in a transformation, a positive one, into freedom, into more freedom, into what you're here to do, and just being really excited about it. I also have, wow, of course, renewal. Yeah, Easter, time of renewal is what I just said. So take a little bit of time if you can, reflecting on how far you've come. Do some self-evaluation, like you're getting recognition. How do you continue that? And how do you keep it up? And how do you keep showing up in your relationships and in this world? Because you're really having a rebirth, and it's a very positive one. And I also got the world here. So with this Taurus energy, it's all about you celebrating your accomplishments and a completion to something. And of course, I do have love. So this is a good week, like I said, for bonding, for opening up more in your relationship, or if you hadn't been in a relationship, one is coming in really hot for you, partnership, commitment. And if you fussed at all over those retrogrades, you are reconciling and really opening up your heart and being more vulnerable and more intimate. And this just looks like a lot of love. And I also have 3 of water, celebration, community, friendships. So you're also having fun with your friends. This is just a very positive time for you right now, this Easter time. And so let's just pick some cards from the Cosmic Insight, and let's see about this relationship. So of course I've got fire sign, because that's what you are. And then I have air sign. So you might be dealing with an air sign. Remember to check their sun, their moon, their rising, and especially their Venus sign, because that's how they love. That's how they show up in love. And it looks like you're dealing with a Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius here. And what else? It says there's a confession. So maybe you're making a confession of love, or there's something that you're opening up about. Someone has something to tell you. So, or it could be that they want to make a confession to you, like, oh, I love you, or I really feel like you're such an awesome person, or maybe confessing that, hey, I've liked you all along, and you're getting ready to start a relationship with this person. And okay, so you got to look out for a spy. So someone is like spying on your page, maybe like Instagram or TikTok or something like that. And so someone else has their eye on you, and they're just kind of looking over. So I guess with this recognition, I'm feeling like there's somebody out there watching. They're not really commenting on your page, but they're just watching you. They're just wondering about you, and they're being inquisitive. So just be mindful of that. And it also says to have some patience in this relationship, even if this is a new relationship or a relationship that you had for a while. And it just says just a few more months, good things come to those who wait. So if you're maybe you're really in a hurry to take this commitment to the next level, just have some patience. You know, summer will be here before you know it. And then I got some sexuality, so hot and spicy. Someone is still figuring themselves out. So if you're, maybe you need to be patient when it comes to taking it to the next level. And of course, I've got manifest. So you're going to manifest a really good time with this person, but let's not push it. Let's be mindful and considerate and active listening to what their needs are. And just because you're like, wow, like I'm head over heels, let's jump into this. You want to take your time and manifest it right. Like, you know, build a firm foundation of trust and love before you go jump in, and then you're like, oh, I don't even know if I like this person. So be mindful of your impulses there and manifest and tell the universe exactly what you want, because your throat chakra is open. And yeah, so it looks like a good week for you, Leo. Go ahead and have a good one. Good luck. All right, and you might want to check your partner sign too. See what they're going through. You know, when I was feeling about active listening, and it'd be great to find out, like, you're feeling this way, and you might be assuming they're feeling the same, but maybe they're a little more cautious. So why don't you just check into their sun sign, or the rising sign, or their Venus sign. Awesome, good luck. Okay, so next up we have Sagittarius, sun, moon, and rising. How are you guys doing? So wow, I was feeling, last time I wrote for you and it said that you were kind of going through this shift, and with this renewal, you're still in it. And it says, so look beyond any of this stress, this madness, this mayhem. So like there's collectively around you a lot of people going through different things, and you could be a little bit overwhelmed. And I want you to not just be engulfed by that, but look at the higher reason why these things are happening and why things are unfolding the way they are. And it's also, it's time for you to practice forgiveness towards yourself and others. So, you know, maybe on Easter, you said something that you regret, or maybe you were really wishing you could have seen someone or attend something and you couldn't for whatever reason. So just have some forgiveness here first towards yourself, and then start to offer that in your relationships, because you're exactly where you need to be right now, for right now. And I know that you're very forward thinking and you're like, well, what's next? But for right now, you're processing some deep emotions around Easter, and it's a good time to do that, because this is all about renewal. And there's certain things that you've kind of pushed to the side, and it's good for you to just process them, look at them. But, you know, don't, what did I get here? Don't descend into this rabbit hole of disappointment, Sag. I know you're very positive people, but it just seems like there's been a lot. I mean, with those retrogrades and the eclipses and all that stuff. And then I feel like a lot of people around you come to you for advice, or you know, they ask for your opinion on things. And it's like a lot of people are going through shifts, you know, these big renewal shifts during Easter. And I think that you're a little bit, a little overworked and overstressed because you're dealing with some of your own things that you're processing. So, and then you're like, I want to be here, but I'm here. So I just feel like there's a sense of wanting to be at this next level faster than the process is taking. And so I think that right now, this week, it's time for you to think about your career and your finances. And instead of, feeling just super stressed out about it, just take a moment to reevaluate it and reassess it. And then I want you to redo your mission statement. So what is your reason why? What is your why for what you do? Remember what your why is. And I want you to write that out, okay? Because I feel like there's just, you feel a little bit ungrounded. So go ahead and get grounded again. And then I want you to get clear and ask for clarity on what is your next step. Instead of thinking, well, there's all these things I have to do and I can't wait to get here, and you're aimed very high in your goals, then it's time to get grounded. And then just with this Taurus energy is going to ground you, and then just write down my mission statement, my why I'm doing the things that I'm doing, and yeah, just spend a little bit of time reevaluating your career, reevaluating your finances. If you need to redo your budget, it's a great time as a renewal to do that. And then if your relationships or some things that you want to change, that it's a good time to reassess and reevaluate that as well. Okay. Yeah, so clarify your intentions for this week. And let's just see what messages you get from the angel messages cards. Okay, let's see here. All right. Wow, so you got the same card as the Leo sun and rising. Truthful, page of air, analytical, outspoken. So you've been very outspoken, think you were, you might have misspoken during the retrogrades, but now your third chakra is open, it's balanced, you are speaking your truth, you feel convicted about certain things, and yeah, so, and I think people are seeing you as a confident person, and your thoughts, you're analyzing everything, and you just want to be mindful of, what is your mission statement? Why are you doing what you're doing? So just look at that again. And then, okay, so then I get the 7 of water, and it says that you have choices to make and that you're overanalyzing. So it's good to analyze, all right, what is my why? What do I need to do a little differently in my work and my career? What do I need to do with my budget? What do I need to do to bring in a renewed sense of fire and passion to my life, to my work life, to my home life, to just like to everything? But don't overanalyze it, okay? Don't get stuck in the trap, and don't procrastinate. Okay, so get that mission statement done within the next 2 days. And then I've got the 8 of water, and it looks like you're going for a walk, you're going for a hike. It looks like that you're protected, the angels are surrounding you, and it looks like you're searching for fulfillment. So there's something that where you don't feel fulfilled in, and that could be your career where you want to move up. That could be your finances where you want to make more. That could be your relationship where maybe you've been overgiving and it's time for you to receive. So take that walk, get some clarity, and empower yourself. Empower yourself. And then I got, so you're out for your walk, and get that dandelion and make a wish. Wishes come true. So you really need to put out in the universe, like I said, the 9 of water, your dreams. Like, you have them, and you need to let them go and allow that to come back to you, and then you're gonna be happy. So and then I've got 10 of water, and it looks like you're really happy in your family. You got your dogs, and love and blessings. You're feeling, so this Taurus energy has affected your family, and you're just in a way better place. And so it's also asking you to, for a meditate. So you're going to meditate and be clear on your intentions for this week. It says to recuperate, from Easter if you had to travel, or if you indulged too much Easter ham, mac and cheese or something, and contemplate what's your next step. But don't get overwhelmed, overanalyze. Just relax your mind, get grounded, Spend some time in nature and just allow for the information to come in as to what is the next step. And, you know, it's okay to say, what are the next 3 steps, but don't get overwhelmed by them and just do one thing at a time. And then I've got Knight of Water. So it looks like there's going to be some romance this week, and or you're feeling romantic and hoping for it. And it says yeah, so you're a little emotional. I was feeling that. I was feeling sad. It was like, you know, a little bit of nostalgia around Easter, and just a little bit emotional and dramatic. A flair for the dramatic. Imagine that. So and then I've got the Queen here. So you look, the Queen, and I'm a Sag sun. It says, so you're just really loving and giving and super psychic. So your gifts are like on point, and looks like you're looking for some romance, happiness in your family. So just make the wish, and it really does look like you just need to go for a walk, get clear. You're overanalyzing everything and going down this rabbit hole of like, oh, I wish my finances were, oh, I wish my career was at this level. Oh, I wish, you know, in my relationship, we could take a weekend away. Okay, we'll plan for those things, because you're speaking the truth and you have so much power in your words. The words is a sword here. So, yeah, so just be mindful of that. And it looks like here's your king by the tree. Here's your person with an open heart, and their emotions are feeling very deeply for you. They're compassionate, understanding, and trustworthy. So you just need to let go of being stuck in your head for some reason, because you're just so wanting to be here. You're always wanting, like, what's the next thing? What's the next thing? Well, take a minute to find out what it is. And then just take one step at a time. Don't get overwhelmed. And don't beat yourself up because you're not there yet. You started a new workout routine in February, and you're like, okay, I only lost 2 pounds. Well, what do you think is going to happen? Like, it's not going to be overnight that you lose 40 pounds. So don't get frustrated and go, well, never mind. I'm just gonna eat some French fries. Screw it. No, I don't know what this is black and white thinking is this week. So just open up your heart and go for a walk in nature and get out of your mind. Your mind is like, is just kind of spinning. Maybe there's just so much mental energy and psychic energy. And the best way to handle it is, you're so much energy here, is to make sure to ground it in. And the Taurus energy is going to help you with that. So let's just see what the Cosmic Insight cards have to say. And of course, it says, open your heart. Yeah, get out of your head, open your heart. It's good to analyze, have your goals, get your downloads and your information and budget, and write the things down of where you want to be. But it will really help you attract more love if you just center into your heart space. And yeah, so there's some challenges here when it comes to your work life and your relationship. So make a decision and work on inner healing. So work on yourself. If your person is unavailable right now, or you want to take a romantic getaway, but it's not in the budget, then work through that challenge and come up with a plan. And what else here? So has there been some distance? You and your partner might have been physically or emotionally distant. Why is that? Is there some inner healing that you need to do? Is there something that you need to look at? Are you frustrated with yourself, and is it showing up in your relationship? Remember that, yes, luck is on your side. You're one of the luckiest signs. So, what else here? Yeah, have patience. So just a few more months, good things are come to those who wait. So maybe you'll be able to take a weekend rendezvous, and it says a few more months. You want it now. You want everything right now, and you might be a little frustrated, but let's just go ahead and embrace patience and delayed gratification. Plan for a romantic rendezvous and envision it going in a very positive light. I think right now it's good to work on yourself, work on healing your heart and getting back into your heart, talking to a trusted friend or mentor. And then, like I said, going for a walk and just going out in nature, clearing your head, clearing your mind during this week. So good luck there, Sagittarius. And as promised, since you stick to the end, I'm going to go ahead and see what little trinkets you get. So I'm going to just feel around in here, and the first one will be for Aries. What do you get here? And Aries, so I've got this is a fish or a dolphin? Or is that a shark? I don't know. You can post below. So it just looks like, yeah, so some kind of animal creature in the water. I've got a key. So you have the key. I have a cross here. So that could be your spirituality. And oh, and another key, little red key. Red is like root, your money and your finances. So opening up the key to your destiny. I don't know if you need to, like I said, I don't know if that's a shark or a fish or something. So if it's a shark, watch out for any sharks in the water. And then I also got a little moon. So a new beginning is coming for you. Okay, so next up, I'm gonna pull some of these little trinkets for Leo. All right, Leo, I got a little Saturn, so that means like karma. So you'll be getting, if you were been really negative, you're gonna get some negative karma this week, but I don't think so. I really feel positivity around you, so it looks like you're getting back something positive this week. This is positive karma, because you got recognition and all of that, and love. And then I got, okay, so transformation, a pink butterfly, and pink is unconditional love. So you're opening up your heart more. And then I got a little seahorse. So that might mean something to you. And you also get a little key. Here. Okay, so next we have Sagittarius. Let's just see what trinkets you get from my treasure chest here. All right, I got a daisy, a white daisy, and that usually means renewal. Yeah, spring renewal. I also got this little cross, so this is about your spirituality. And I got a little key, and it looks like the key to your heart. We were talking about go into your heart. Okay, we also have Saturn here for karma, a new moon for a new beginning, and a star, and a pink star. So that could be your soul star, or just reminding you that you're a star. And lastly is that right there? Oh my God, a crown. Okay, a crown, because you're the queen, queen or king. All right, awesome. So thank you, fire signs. And as promised, the very last thing is, what color candle do you need to light this week to help you? All right, so Aries, I'm going to pick, oh, I got pink for Aries, and that's unconditional love. So light that this week to bring in more unconditional love. So I'm not liking, I'm just gonna pick. And next will be Leo. Oh, Leo also got pink, unconditional love. I kind of want to peek for Sag, because that's me. All right, I won't. Let's see here. Oh, okay, so I've got green for Sagittarius. So green is also heart energy, spending time in nature, making sure your heart chakra is balanced with giving and taking, you know, like receiving love and giving love. And green is also the candle for money and finances, so light it up. All right, so thank you so much for watching. Go ahead and check out my other videos for your sun, your moon, and your rising, or your partner sign. Bye.